Hello, whoa, 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 boo, ba. Hello, everyone. Hey. Thank you all for joining. First Oceania stream. How's the volumes? Is it alright? Too loud? Too soft? Last time I did a stream, I was like maxing out my mic. I think it's a little bit better. Well, g'day everyone. Man, 340 people already. I've only just started. Putting the pressure on people. Hey Booster, thanks for being moderator, my friend. And that bloke, will. What's up, everyone? Oh, this is good. Hey, just saying, this is like the closest I've been to being on time for a live stream. Right, just says entertain me. All right, I'm gonna do my best. I'll do my best. Hey, glad you're all enjoying Oceania. It's like been so much fun working on this map. Am I still doing Marble Mountain? Yeah, man. Like I was working on Marble Mountain last night, and then I swapped it over to do this. So yeah, that's gonna make a little comeback. Daylight at midnight. Hey man, it's 8 AM here. We are buzzing in the morning. Got my coffee. Anyone else got their coffee? Cuboid, hello. The wonderful Cuboid. There's some big old spoilers on this map, so I gotta be careful where I fly around. Basically, this headland is out of bounds. I think you can see what's up there. And down over here is also out of bounds. I think you can also see what's down there. I am Pi. Hello, my friends. Thanks for joining. This is the cooler Marble Mountain? Well, I think so. I think so. This is like everywhere Marble Mountain went wrong. Cassio asks, hey, can you say Hola, Brazil? Yeah, there you go. Is that what you wanted? Is that what you wanted? I don't know if it is. Hey, I'm pretty glad everyone enjoyed that last episode as well. That was one of those episodes where I didn't know what to call it, because I didn't really do much. Well, I did, but it was kind of a bit of a weird spot. 3 PM on Saturday in California. Yeah, I feel like this is perfect timing. I know it's pretty early or pretty late for some people, but this is like I feel the best at 8 AM, and it's also pretty good for people in America. Not so well if you're. I think probably UK is probably like the worst spot to be watching from. Yeah. New York. Yeah, where is everyone watching from? It looks like we've got a big old mix of people watching. Poland, yeah, I know, man, it's early. Sorry. It's late, I should say, it's late. Man, the tracks are my favorite part. Like, I'm obsessed with watching trains come through. I need to start choosing which trains I'm gonna use, because I've got a bit of a mixed bag. You know, I need to figure out which ones I'm going to exactly use. But I'm pretty keen to get the population up. That's sort of my aim for today, is to build population within the downtown. New Zealand, yes. From Sydney, how good's this bloody day, man? Beautiful. Scotland, Mississippi, Philadelphia. Oh, jeez, guys, come on. Germany, everywhere, bloody everywhere. Yes. So good. Heaps of people watching from Poland. Guys, it's always go to bed. It's too early. It's too late. Yeah, 10's like perfect. 10 in the morning. On a Sunday morning. I mean, what else do you want to be doing on a Sunday morning? Watching a live stream. That train's probably one of my more personal favorite ones. Alright, to see all these red flashing lights, all these people complaining that there's no workers, like we need some workers, we need some people. So the next episode of Oceania, I'm building some of these little fellas up there. Sorting out our power, sorting out our water supply, and then after that, the episode, I think we're going to record that today at some stage. But it's going to be about like building some suburbs. So I don't want to build suburbs. I think I want to build some apartments in the city, but I also don't want to go like I don't want to go too big. So I need you guys to keep me in check. I don't want to be building too many apartments. So you guys need to say $2. You're going too big. Okay, there needs to be some clear limits. Actually, let's just establish that clear limit. Let's see if this looks alright. So I've got financial district over here. First of all, let's change downtown. CBD. Thank you very much. New Zealanders, do you guys also call it the CBD? Or is it just us Aussies? Maxi, anywhere else call it CBDs? What does $2.20 mean? It's just a random old name. So I think in terms of like apartments and in terms of high, like tall buildings, I think this would be the limit. Arty and historical, some tallish buildings, but I want them to be more of like this little type. Like these little guys. And these guys. So there's like little terrace houses. And then Hipsterville is going to be mostly suburban. Theaters and stuff. Fancy, that's pretty self-explanatory. Alright. So here, I want like apartments. New Zealand also CBD? Yeah, okay. You guys know what's going on. Before I forget, someone's already, who donated? Why can't I scroll up to the very top? Oh, who did it? Well, I can't even see. But George L has just donated. Thank you so much, George. Appreciate it. 6.99. I really do appreciate that amount as well. Slum part of the city, yeah, I'm like definitely gonna do some very clear districts of, you know, wealth and not wealth. Just because it's like it's an interesting contrast. Alright, party people, let's do it. I think first things first, I'm gonna put, I don't know if they're growables. What are those cubes called? Those boxes that you place down and they're just like a little house? I don't know if they're growables. Can anyone help me out? What are they called? Ah, here they are. Found it. Alright, so these guys are the best because I can plop them inside some of these buildings and then they just increase the population, which is what I want. Because these over here, these guys are little procedural objects, guys. So let's do a couple of these. Oop. Just like hide them in there. And I think they get a fair amount. Let's see. Let me click here. Click, click. All right, so they're not quite that happy. Also need to increase the land value around here, but it's not too nice. Service blocks. Yeah, I always forget the name. Always forget. Hurrah! 2 adults. All right, so they're not like the biggest buildings. Let's do a few more. Like so, yeah, he just came out of a door. That's pretty exciting. So I think that'll probably do it. And then I reckon some people live above here. Something like that. And then maybe not those guys. But these guys. hide him. Oh. What are you doing there? You just get yourself back in there. Go on. Go on. Hey. And there you go. See you later. Hey Jesse, thank you so much for the donation. Hi from Mascot. Navy ID is sick. Pot's point. Ah, you saw the little one. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Little Navy idea. Should we maybe we need to Oh, no, that's the opposite of what I wanted to do. I think that'd be really fun. Just like a couple of little Navy little boats there. Why don't you use realistic population mod? Good question. I don't really know. I think I just sort of prefer doing it this way. I don't know. I think it kind of comes down to I try and do as much as I can. I try and do as much as I can through the base game. I mean, I know this is still quite heavily modded, but you know, I'm quite comfortable with the way that I do it like this. So I just think I keep going. I don't know if that makes any sense. But yeah, I mean, there's like plenty of mods out there that, you know, I'm also not using Rico mod. That's also a really good one. To, you know, basically give these buildings like crazy population. But I still kind of avoid that one for no reason, really. I've used it before. I've used it in other series, but I kind of just want to do this for some stupid reason. Yeah, we do love you, Jesse. Thank you, Jesse. Is it because he suggested Navy? Is that the only reason why? Everyone wants to build an army base. I have no idea why. And there'd definitely be some residential up these guys. And of course, you know, just something like that. But of course, we still need the population, people. Hey Sam S, thank you so much. Super stoked for this series. I've been waiting for you to do an Australian series. Keep up the amazing work. Hello from Colorado. Hey, thank you so much. That's really cool that people from other countries are keen to see me do an Australian series. I was worried that I'd chosen a series that's, you know, because I think when I look at my analytics, it's not exactly, you know, more people are watching from America than they are from anywhere else. And then I think it's Germany, and then I think it's like another, like Netherlands or something. It's another place in Europe. And then Australia's like much smaller. But there seems to be a massive Australian and New Zealand percentage of people play City Skylines. So I'm excited that people are just keen to see me do this. Hello B Ali, thank you so much. Donation, New Zealand dollars, $5, thanks. Good to see inspiration from my home city. Got a great view of the Wellington CBD from where I'm watching the stream. That's so good. Yeah, I'm gonna get, so the next episode is gonna be way more Wellington inspired. I have to admit, I'm taking a lot of inspiration from Australia at this stage, which I do have to say, if you want to get like, I don't know if you've seen any of Dirty H or Steger's work, but like go and check them out. If you're burning for some New Zealand stuff, go watch them because they're killing it. Like absolutely killing it. I'm not gonna do this all stream, fellas and ladies. I just wanted to see how this goes, and at the moment it's doing bugger all. So I don't want to cheat. I don't want to be like, oh, there's houses everywhere. I'm just putting in the ones where I think there'd be like houses, little apartments. But of course we're gonna need a lot more. We're gonna really need to focus on this population stuff. Hey Lawrence, nice job for remembering my first name. I Empire, thanks man. Keep making dope stuff, man. Love your new series. I'm so glad. So glad. It's always a bit of a gamble when you start a new series. because you never know what people are gonna think. Oh, yikes. Rookie move, always turn down the brush strength before you start building. There's nothing worse than plopping down like 5,000 trees into one area. How much is this guy holding? Yeah, heaps. 24. All right, so I need to be placing down like mega amounts of buildings. All right, let's do some roads. Good old roads. Shout out to the coffee gang. Anyone else having their morning coffee right now? Beep, 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 beep. That bothers me. I don't know if I'm going to keep that road. Probably not. I feel like you can't justify another highway there. Another highway, another road. Probably don't need it. I don't think you need it. So I'm really struggling with this highway here. Would love to get a bit of advice. I'm going to whip up Google Earth. I'm struggling with this highway because it's sunken, but I also sort of wanted to go a little touch underground, or at least under some buildings. Let's get our friend Google Earth up. Bit of Sydney action. Drinking beer, yeah, that is the other, I guess the other option if it's nighttime. If it's a Saturday night. Hey Wilson, g'day. No, my name's not Lawrence, but he got my name. As in he said my name. All right, so I don't think this is the best example, but all right, so we got this highway goes like this, but I like this little section. So I'm probably gonna do like I think I might save it for an episode. But I do like the highway just sort of disappears under these buildings. I think I'm gonna do something kind of similar. Because it's all under here, so like all sneaking under there. So I think I might do something similar. Because I don't really want just giant highways ripping through the city, you know. But I do need to start building up the density to see like the difference between, I don't know, I'm so used to flying around American cities, and so much of it is just like apartment block, like not apartment blocks, car parks. I don't want to generalize, but a lot of this American cities I was taking inspiration from in my other series. A lot of this space will be taken up with car parks, but Sydney is just like when I've mentioned it's like the worst city to drive in. It is so bad because it's like no parking. You got to pay for every parking spot, and it's so expensive. It's almost like not worth it. So you've pretty much got street parking, or you got super expensive parking underneath these buildings. So I need to not do like parking spaces, which I did do one here, and I feel like that's. Alright, I'm gonna say see you later. I feel like that shouldn't be there. Oh, g'day Stego. We're just talking about you. Have I looked at Christchurch on Google Earth? Yeah, I have. It's Christchurch on Google Earth is really sad with all those like empty vacant lots where that earthquake hit. It's a super pretty city, but I didn't realize how like devastated it still is in those areas. Put the monorail. I'm so tempted. I'm so tempted. I'm pretty keen to like chuck in a whole bunch of public transport in this. Nearly died when I tried to park there. Yeah, I mean, if you want to park all day in Sydney, it's like $100. It's pretty crazy. Might need a couple of extra. Might need a couple of extra buildings from the workshop. Some of these are good, but they're also not exactly like too Australian, if you know what I mean. If I build a university, what will I be taking inspiration from? I don't know yet. There's so many good ones. There's one in Brisbane that I'm pretty keen to take a bit of inspiration from. I can't remember the name of it though. But I think I might be taking quite a bit from that. Do we have this guy down there? Yeah, there is. Yeah, I think I might be taking inspiration from that one. I need more apartments, fellas. Because this is just not, this is not cutting it. There's only so many of these buildings I can place before it starts getting a bit repetitive. Plus, these are much taller than the ones we use. We use. I think I've got some smally ones. Or maybe not. Well, that's bloody annoying, isn't it? UQ in Brisbane, yeah, I think that's the one. It's like snug up against the, like there's like a little mountain over there. Damn, 560 people watching. Yeah, I'm just as surprised. Is this what you want, guys? Because I'm searching res, you goose. No, there's still nothing. Remember one of these guys? Nah. That can go there though. That's not bad. I think a lot of these ones would actually also have apartments up the top. You know? So I think I'm being a little bit picky by... That's why I think that those service blocks are so useful. Yeah, they're the ones we need. That's much better. Need a little skinny one in there though. Like, oh, there's a little skinny guy. Yeah. Snug. Super snug. Hey, Harry Smith, thank you so much. This should get you a minute of parking in Sydney. Yeah, absolutely. If you're lucky. That's if you find a spot. Sometimes you go into one of those parking areas and you're like, stuff it, I'm just gonna pay for it. I don't care, I'm gonna pay for it. And you drive in and you drive around looking for parking and you're like, nah, there's actually no parking here. So you go to leave and then it's like, you have to pay money to like drive around a parking lot. Like, damn. It's not fair. I think this guy can come a little bit forward. And then... Now the trick is you don't want to do too much detail in every single spot, but you might want to just chuck in a couple of little things. Like a little wall. And I think just for a little extra nice, we'll put in a bit of one of these guys down. Just for a little color variation. And of course, there's a giant height difference because it's one of my cities. What are you doing there? Yeah, you can go. You've done your thing. You can leave now. Something like, oh, please, why $2? Why do you need such a big height difference in every one of your cities? Something like that. Yeah, just like a little height difference. Whoop. Got some seriously tasty trains driving around. $220 likes. Holy, that is, guys, we got 220 likes. That is a first. Oh, and it's gone. Well, what's going on with this guy? Disco train. Yeah, we've always tried. Where's Booster? Booster, we finally did it. We've been trying to get 220 likes for ages. Well done, everyone. Tasty has a textures glitch, yeah. It's a disco train. What's going on with that? Do you know why that's happening? I know there's like a... I think there's a mod that does that, where it's meant to like change variations in the train or something like that, but it just turns into a disco train. Snowy, thank you so much. Hey, yeah, you are my biggest inspiration for realistic city building, although I do it in Minecraft. Love that we can share the passion across different games. Keep the great vids coming. Thank you so much, Snowy. That is amazing. I really appreciate it. Yeah, there's like weird crossovers with games, and I really love it. Minecraft's one of them. I've played quite a bit of Minecraft, but I've never really released any videos on it. When I say never really, I have never. Snowy, thanks so much. It's nice to, I really love getting comments like that. And Robin Sand, there's an H there, so I don't really know. But Robin, thank you so much, man. Hey, Kim. Hey, Kim? Interesting. But thank you. And hey, man, to yourself. Am I going to add custom vehicles driving around Marble Mountain? No, not in Marble Mountain. Like, Marble Mountain, like, it's on its way out. You know, we've done a lot. We've had a couple of good laughs. Built some fun things. We're on the way out. So, I mean, I'm not opposed to it. If someone wants to make some custom vehicles, go for it. And we already do have a couple of custom vehicles. Like Cheesem's made a bunch. And might just be Cheesem who's made a couple. And I do swap out the vanilla ones for the driving bids. Yes, sorry, Robin. How do you pronounce your last name, man? You all know I can't pronounce names. My poor patrons who I give shoutouts to at the end of each video. I'm glad no one's trolled me by putting in like some random, like, just incredibly hard one to pronounce. Then I'd die. I thought that might be a nice little parking spot back there. Well, like a little park. Or maybe a little both. A little both. A little park and a little parking spot. Hey, Punk Rock. Thank you so much. G'day from Melbourne. Love seeing how Dundee is like the best of our two cities put together. Punk Rock Zoologist. Thank you so much for that donation. Yeah, I feel a little bit like I haven't done, you know, I have taken a lot of inspiration from Melbourne, but I haven't really referenced it a hell of a lot yet. And I feel like I'm cheating you guys out a bit. But there's going to be a bunch of stuff coming up. I've got a lot of things planned. Like I did mention, there's going to be a lot of stuff taken from New Zealand as well, and I haven't really made good on that promise yet. But yeah, for sure. Then when we get to the suburbs, you're going to see more Melbourne stuff there. So I'm trying to keep it pretty simple in terms of detail around these places. Ah, well, come on. Come on! I want to use the big ones. I mean, if I just drag them over here. Yeah, stuff it. Let's do that. And then we'll put a little fancy guy over there. We'll make it a nice one. Or maybe we won't make it a nice one. We'll see. Need to be doing some more trees too. We've got like lovely trees in the CBD. Yeah, maybe we do these ones. I mean, they're props, but I think it's fine. Something like that. No, can't do that. Maybe just like a little one. No, maybe even smaller. This one. Something like that. That will do. Can we get this guy up a little more? A little further, a little further. There we go. And maybe this guy too. I don't know, something like that. Keep it kind of simple. John, Marco, thank you so much. Popcorn, how'd you get the popcorn thing? I just sent a little emoji guy. I don't know how you do that, but thank you. I assume you're eating some popcorn. Yeah, I think a lot of people watch City Skylines players because they can't play City Skylines on their computers. It's a shame. It's a shame that it has that limitation. What is going on here? Yeah, you do need a fairly decent computer to run City Skylines. Especially if you want mods and stuff. Look, I don't care. I know there's a little lip there. I don't really care about it. But I do want some trees. We do need to place down some trees. We'll do a couple of big ones. This is a nice tree. Fidelmo, you are just an absolute madman. I might do a couple of more. No, maybe. Oh, yeah, like that. A little something like that. It's quite nice. Hey, Fluffy Cat, welcome. Yeah, minimum 16 gigs of RAM if you want to run some mods and assets. I don't recommend downloading tons and tons. Unless you know what you're doing. Hey, Russell Park, thank you so much. Thanks for the endless inspiration to build and explore cities. Like, absolutely no problem. Thank you for watching. It's my absolute pleasure. It's like the best thing ever. How's the music? Is it too loud? Too good? Is it too good? Is the music too good? Not good enough? Something like this. Something like that, I think is good. And I reckon we do something, well, it keeps on flipping out. I'm thinking like this. How's that? How's that? Dirty H, thank you so much. Thanks for the shout out. Loved your work, bro. Dude, thank you for the donation and thanks for, I mean, your cities are looking so damn good these days. The New Zealand project is so sick. Guys, you should really go and check out Dirty H's New Zealand project. In fact, there's going to be, I'm taking inspiration from his thing that he built the other day. It's going to sit over here. You have to show you know what I'm talking about. But go and watch his one first before you watch mine. Music's spot on. Good. The volume is good. That's rare. That's very rare. It's groovy. Yeah, it is a bit groovy. It's sort of like it's like sexy City Skylines. That's what I'm going for. It's like a sexy steam. Sexy steam? Yeah, sexy steam. I'm sticking with that. I reckon we need some small guys in there. What am I searching for it? Let's do this. Yeah, I really recommend it, Sully. Not only if you're from like Australia and New Zealand, but it's Dirty H is doing crazy video cinematography stuff that like his time lapses are completely different to what I'm doing. I don't even know how he's doing it. Like I don't get it. I don't know how you do it. Seductive city building, yeah. I'll go with that. I'm happy with that. I'll take that. I feel like I might need to update a couple of the songs though. Alright, I think that's enough over there. Because I did say I was going to do some residential, and I haven't really done a huge amount of that yet. So let's maybe plop down some of those services. Okay, that's not it. Resi, because it's in the wrong thing, you... There he is. Hello. Oh, by the way, you should see this custom brands and companies that we've started making for this series. It got out of hand very, very quickly. Like to the point where I don't know if I can request anymore because it's just like I've got so many. I might show the document in a little while. But basically, I reckon in like a month or so, you're gonna see a whole bunch of custom companies and brands within the city. It's like honestly something I've always dreamt of in City Skylines, but I've never had enough people to like justify or to help me out with a project quite like that. So for instance, we've got like Citibank is an Australian bank, and like great, that's fine, but I don't want to. I don't like. It'd be nice not to have too many of those brands. And we're going to replace like all these sort of signage. I'm going to place my like a custom bank sign up there so that you know that there's a unique company that exists within Dundee. And it's going to be so great. It's going to be so cool. And you'll be able to see billboards and trucks driving around carrying cargo like from all the different services and shops around here, all fully custom. It's going to be so fun. When we see the blimp, yeah, there's a blimp that's someone's made for advertising like a drink, a soda drink that exists within this place. There's gonna be billboards made. It's so good, man. So good. There'd be some people who live at the pub for sure. Have I used my drone much lately? Ordered a Mavic Air 2. Oh, Mavic Air 2 last week, but I can't wait for it to arrive. I haven't used it for a while. I went away just a little while ago, and I took it, but I didn't fly it. I think the last time I flew my drone was in China. Like how much it's changed so much. I probably couldn't fly it there now, but yeah, it's good fun. It's great fun. The plan was actually to do some flying around for this series, so I can get some like actual more unique footage. Bam, 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 bam. There you go, people there. But I haven't done it yet. I will though. Dundee needs a crocodile zoo. I reckon somewhere else on the map for sure. So the idea, let's take a little break. Let's take a little break, a little refresher. Stop flickering over there, please. So the idea that I'm thinking, big old city, Dundee here, all these roads. This is like the outline of how much the city is going to be. There's also going to be a bit of city over this way too. And then I'm thinking, along here, a bit of farmlands, because we're going to need a bit of farm, agriculture, farm over here. I reckon no towns out this way. Like maybe little bits and pieces of things, but not much. You all know I'm going to be changing up this area. Like we're not going to keep all this. There's going to be a town over here, pretty country, rural type of Australian town. A town over here, which is going to be probably the second largest. And then I think that might be it. Like I think we're going to keep it pretty open. I'm going to do some big changes around here though, because it's just not flowing the way I want it to flow. There's a lot I want to change already. It's going to be perfect. It's going to be absolutely perfect. Where's the airport going? Just about here. And I want to get to that really, really early on. So as soon as we take care of some of the population, I'm going to start doing the airport. Is the China series cancelled? No, I wouldn't say it's cancelled. I just I got bored of. I think when you build just a big city, it's just not really doesn't really interest me. So it gets very repetitive, especially Chinese cities that, you know, the type of planning that they use gets very repetitive. Man, he fits there pretty well. I don't know if it really... Oh, who cares? It's fine. Nah, not those ones. It's a good corner building. I reckon he should probably go there. And this guy should probably go around here. The old switcheroo. Yeah, it just gets... I mean, the plan was with that Chinese series was I actually really... I mean, it's still fun. I still would love to build it. If I had more time, I would. But I find, you know, once you build one thing in City Skylines, you don't really want to build it again in another area. You know, and with this Australian one, it's like everything changes there. Like depending on where I am, I want every part of this area to be series to be different, not feel repetitive. Kind of like the opposite of what that city was turning out to be. Good night, Ibrahim. Thanks for joining. Alexis Spencer, thank you so much for the small Australian town. Create Greta in New South Wales. Well, let's have a little break from building and let's go check out Greta. Shall we? Let's go on a little bit of inspiration. Let's go Greta. Oh, on the beach. Is it? No, it's not. I guess. I don't know. It made it look like it was. Oh, great. Now I lost it. Greta. Where are you? Here we are. So you think this place? I mean, for sure. I mean, there's going to be lots of places that are going to, you know, I think if this is like your classic Australian town, then for sure. I mean, for sure. Like, I'm pretty keen to get to places like this. There's a little place there. Pretty keen to get places like this. I find it more interesting when you get to the more rural areas of City Skylines. I actually really enjoy building the farmlands. So yeah, I think one of the smaller towns are going to look like that. When I build the country town, like what I call the country town, it's going to be more representative of like a place like Broken Hill or, you know, signing up with the Kimberleys or something like that. That's what I'm vibing for that area. Originally, I was going to do a, what's I call it? I was going to put the university out that way. But I think I might do the university like snug up around here. That's what I'm thinking for the university. Name it Barnaby. I kind of like that. Can you hold on to that suggestion, please? Because I always forget. What if other people helped out for repetitive stuff so you could focus on unique stuff, maybe an airport? The problem with getting people to come into your cities, so I mean, like, I love the idea of getting people in to build on my projects. Like, I really enjoy the collaborative process, but problem is the more people you get in, the more chance you have of things going wrong with your city. So all it takes is one person to forget to install a DLC or to, I don't know, like if you forget to install one asset, and sometimes I've installed, you know, everything in my collection and gone, oh sweet, everything's there. And then I start working on it and then like I fly around the city and I go, I think there's a building missing. It's pretty damn annoying. So you got to be really careful, and like I don't really want to take that risk a lot, or at least sometimes. So that's why I only get some people to come into my cities to build, not lots and lots and lots. This is a weird area. I don't know what to do with it. It's a weird shape. I think it might need to be more square than anything else. Blue Thunder, you are the last person who should be donating money. You're the one doing all the work with the buses. Thank you so much. The city's looking awesome. Can't wait to see it grow with everything you have planned for it. It's going to be epic. It's going to be such an epic and grand thing. I really can't wait. It's going to be so fun. And thank you. You guys, you can't wait to see these buses driving around. Got like custom signage on them, and they're like based on Australian ones, and the color scheme's so good. It's going to be beautiful. And Jesse, thank you so much. Have you been to Tas before? Coles Bay is super nice. Yes, I have. I went to Tasmania about 3 years ago and drove along the East Coast. Yeah, East Coast. For about 2 weeks. Spent New Year's there. It was beautiful. Tasmania is magic. And Booster, you are just a moderator, man. You are so good. Just jumping in there, thanking everyone. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. We're starting to fill out this area a little bit more. Anyone keeping me in check? I'm glad that no one's pulled me up because I think we're doing the right thing. How do you give name suggestions, man? Just hit me up. Got a good name? We'll I'll bank it. Well, you know, I'll do my best. You have to keep reminding me because otherwise I forget. I think I'm having a struggle with this area here because the roads would have changed. They would have probably been all the way up to here, and then they would have built this highway. So I think maybe having a road along here is incorrect. I think the road should probably be along here. I think that's where I'm going wrong. You guys get what I'm saying? I think it should be more like this. And less like this. Maybe this guy is just the exception. I think that's fine. I think it should be more like that. And then we can get a bit of a fun road coming along here. And I think that's kind of fun. Just gonna stand for a sec. Name something Barangaroo. Yeah, I think I'd like to. Stadiums are coming for sure. I need to stream for 2 hours and 20 minutes. We'll see how we go. I got groceries coming at 10 o'clock. So I probably can't. Good night, Kieran. Thanks for joining. One AM moderating vibes. Booster champ. If you need to go to bed, just do it. Music super quiet? Well, that doesn't seem right. I feel like we need to make it a little bit more... Just a touch louder. Just a little touch. Just gonna be a leany guy for a little while. George L, thank you. Have you seen Dirty H's New Zealand series? I've been talking about Dirty H's New Zealand series probably for most of this stream. It's really good. Punk rock zoologist, once again, thank you. If you want to build a town near the Pink Lake, you should look at Sea Lake, Victoria for inspiration. All right, let's have a quick little inspiration roll around. And then I'll get back to building while I think about that road. I'm still thinking about that road, by the way. Where are we going? Sea Lake. I wonder if this is the place I was looking at. No, it's definitely not. Oh, look at this place. Oh, that's pretty. I mean, I'm super keen to do some, like a proper salt lake. Yeah, get old train line coming through. Bit of industry. Gotta love the AFL cricket grounds. We're gonna be doing some of them. Yeah, for sure. I mean, these pink salt lakes are gonna be really fun when we get to it. I think I might even move it a little closer to... Might even move a little bit closer to like one of the towns. It's late in Europe. I know, you European people are crazy. If you're still watching from Europe, you're crazy. Just like let it go on the record. Till it thinks you're crazy. I downloaded some of these. Now I haven't really looked at them, but I saw them on the Steam Workshop. By the way, I'm leaning at the moment. I'm doing a bit of a lean because I was getting a bit uncomfortable. What do these look like? Kind of like it, but I don't know if it's necessary. Oh, but it might be a little necessary. Or this guy. Oh, let's test out a couple. Let's test out a little couple. This is like the sexiest stream song ever. But it's so like I so vibe this song. This song's the best. Can I please select your node? Wait, what's going on there? There we go. I feel like I need to make this song a little bit more. Like, this needs to happen more. I don't know, these ones are kind of nice. Oh, no, I don't want that one. I wanted the other one. Thank you very much. Hey, KDM, thank you. Hey, Robin. Hey, Robin? Didn't Robin say, hey... I don't know, what's going on? Is there some sort of thing going on? But regardless, thank you so much. SEK, we've talked about this, but what is SEK? Grumben Snatch. Two things. You should defo put a meth lab. And once again, people are saying for me to build a meth lab. It's like not the first time. And that's, look, potentially. Like, use your imagination. Maybe there's this one hidden in there. You know, I don't think, like, these places don't have signs on them saying, hey, this is the meth lab. You know? So you have to, like, it's implied. And question, how do you get rid of ruined ground after raising seafloor? I believe it is, like, I'm using... Ruined ground. I don't think I've ever get ruined ground. Check my mods. I believe there's... I don't know, can someone answer that question? How do we... I think I've been using a mod for such a long time that I don't even remember what the... No, you bugger. I don't remember what it was like before. I don't know. Thanks, KDM. Thanks for your thing. I really appreciate it. Is it Swedish? I think it's Swedish. Alright, which one? I don't think it needs to be... doesn't need the glass, does it? I mean, no one really wants to look out into the highway, or vice versa. But I think I prefer it to the other one. But maybe we go a touch higher. Like this. What do you think? It's potentially going to be under a building. What am I even worried about? Just let it go. I think there's going to be a building that goes over the top here. Because I kind of like this guy going over here. It's tricky. All these questions. I think there's going to be a big building over here anyway. So I don't think it matters. It is Swedish. Well, it's early. It's early in the morning for you and you're donating. So I can't say how much more I appreciate that. Hey Bonnie, thank you so much. Awesome channel, love having another Aussie to watch and Aussie builds. Yeah, I mean, I am really enjoying this. There's like not enough hours in the day for me to work on this and make videos. Let's just say that. If I could, I mean, I'd be doing this all the time. Just know that I'm thinking about it all the time. It's super fun. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Robin, again, thank you. Awesome stream, just like KDM said. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Thanks for the donation, man. Once again, I'm very surprised that so many people are this keen for an Australian series. I thought I was going to lose a whole bunch. It's kind of interesting. I feel like, you know, I thought, because originally the Simpsons one, like people were like, hell yeah, this is what we want. Let's do this. And I feel like that one is sort of like, it feels like it's on its way out. And I had a lot of questions about this Australian one. And that seems to be the one that people are enjoying more. So it's just kind of crazy. Not what I expected. That's looking kind of cooler. That isn't it? Slubbers, 384 likes. Is that a lot for a live stream? Well, that's kind of cool, isn't it? Can I use Dutch trains? Thing is, I've got so many Australian trains that I'm just desperate to use. So I'm probably gonna keep using the trains that I got. I think that this area is gonna be kind of. I might save it for an episode. I'm gonna save it up for an episode. But I think I'm going to do. I think this area is gonna have like some kind of big. I'm gonna show what I'm thinking. But I think we'll do like a whole underground section. This is what I'm thinking. Because I kind of want the highway to disappear a little bit. Kind of go all around, all underneath these buildings. So we'll do something like this, for sure. This whole area of Sydney is really fun. Oh, wrong road. Come on, Google Earth, what are you doing? I don't want that one, that's a pedestrian path. I want the road, baby. So this is what I'm thinking. So like the highway goes underneath. We even got like a little road like this. Let's stick some trees around. See, look at all these trees. Magical. And then he goes underneath this. Oh, yes. We'll do something like this, for sure. You guys know what I'm talking about? Wouldn't this be fun? And it splits off, goes into different directions. Some parts go underground, some parts zoom above around these sort of places. I think they'd be like super fun. So I'm gonna have to save that up. I'm saving that for an episode. I think it'll make for a more interesting episode. Cyrus Hall, thank you so much. $2.20 donation. For Sunken Highways, check out Hull something in Quebec. Alright, I will. Let's do that. Can't even bloody pronounce it. I'm gonna spell it. Let's just copy and paste that bad boy. For a sunken highway. And then we're gonna get back to building residential places because these people are desperate. I should say not people because it's businesses. The businesses are desperate. I should probably show you what I'm looking at. Quebec, eh? Let's have a look. Where's this sunken highway you're talking about? Hey, shout out if you're from this place. It dropped me over here. Oh, is this the one you're talking about? Yeah, so this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking something where it goes underneath some buildings. But really, the buildings are just being built on top. And I think that's sort of fun. I haven't really seen a huge amount of people doing that sort of stuff. You know? Yeah, for sure. Let's do that. An episode, alright? We're gonna save it for an episode. It's coming. It'll be a little while, but it's definitely in the works. Anyone from there? A Gatino. Gatino! That's a fun... That's probably nice. That's probably how you pronounce it. I'm gonna stick with it. Alright, let's bump up a bit more of this population. It's nice to see some more people parked around here. I think that's all thanks to some of these service blocks. Service blocks. Let's do a couple more of them. And then we'll do some more buildings. We'll do a few more of these guys. We'll just bump you up a little bit more. You'd be a busy old place. Look, it is a pretty busy old place. Beep beep. A Scooby Doo poop boop boop boop. Yeah. You wouldn't have any places, any houses, but you definitely would. Alright, that's enough of that. I'm kind of enjoying standing up. I'm just gonna wind him up. I could really go another coffee. Really go another coffee. But I don't know if you guys would stick around if I went to go make a coffee, would you? No, let's just keep working. Don't worry about it. I don't need it. It's fine. Will the city be that huge? It's not going to be very big. It's going to be deceivingly big. So I think it'll look big. Their plan is it'll look big, but it's actually not really that big of a city. It's going to be deceiving. A little deceiving city. Damn, that works well. You can go in the corner. And... oh, that's not too shabby. I'm gonna do that. That was not intentional, but I think that kind of works. Yeah, that's fine. Little corner guy. I won't consider putting in the Sydney Opera House. I don't think so. It's too iconic. I'd feel like I'm building Sydney otherwise. And I know that I'm taking a lot of inspiration from Sydney at the moment. But, you know, just for the foundations at least. And then a little bit down the track, we're going to be doing a little bit more of other places. So, yeah, I don't think so. I think it's too close. It's way too close. Yeah, can't do it. Can't do it, and I won't do it. When are we going to do some rural areas? Next episode, we're going to be building a dam out in the sticks. But I guess it's not really... It's not really like a small place. Not really a small town. I'd like to get out there pretty soon, like sooner than later. I just think I need to establish a bit more of the city first, you know? I don't like flying over this place and it feeling empty. Or like not a place, you know? We want it to be a place before we move on. This building's kind of cool. I think we need to use more of it. Over here. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. I think, oh, that's kind of, need something similar to that. Well, that's sort of no, that's too similar. So similar that I've already built it. This guy is spot on. Well, actually, not quite. Let's plop him right there. And let's plop you right over here. And you can go right there. And that is looking like a pretty fun little area. Look at that, the billboard's just poking up there. That's just wonderful. You know what, I think we deserve some trees. This poor road is looking super sad with no trees. Yeah, guys, the likes on this video is just getting kind of crazy. Keep them coming. That's beautiful. Damn a damn. Yeah, man. It is a damn good video. Alright, trees, yeah? Trees? No, look, I'm just thinking about the trees because I kind of want something going on here. Let me see how they do in Sydney. We're going to go back to Sydney. Sydney, baby. Alright, I'm flying back to Sydney. I want to see how they place down... Like, what do these roads look like? So I feel like there's just trees all over the place. Let's see, what road best represents what we're building here? I think it's this guy. Lucky Panda, didn't even know you're here. See you, buddy. Thanks for joining. Alright, so all these trees are must have been in winter time, but let's see, what are they? Look at this, that. Just that. I thought there was some little grassy areas, but there's not. There's a bit of a grassy. Oh, there's a little park though. Oh, these ones. Yeah, look, they're just sort of poking out of the concrete. And there's a little gap there, but it's barely anything. Alright, so that's what we're gonna do. And I think because it's a fairly important road, I don't want to just do the old $2 trick and just place it randomly. We need to kind of do some other stuff. Dead bushes? Dead bushes. We could do some dead bushes. I kind of want to see some alive bushes though. Let's do planter. Let's go Planter. And I could use these ones. They're pretty nice. Yeah, let's use these. Let's use these. I'm not going to do this in every single spot because they're just a bit, you know, you want to kind of avoid as many props and decals as possible. Right, what do we go for? So many options. Let's go bigger. That's not too bad. Too shadowy. Let's go. Let's do that. This place is coming alive. Look at this. Look at all these people. A booster's made a... You've made a Bathurst track. Dude, that's epic. Alright, I'm gonna check it out when we finish the stream. But that's kind of epic, dude. Dude, that's a big tree. Spoil it for choice. Which tree am I going to use? I kind of like that guy. What are these ones? These are the little, these are shore pines, yeah. Alright, let's go all the way back. Do Black Lanes. We just did a whole episode on Black Lanes. Come on. Just did a whole episode on that. This one, or this one. Let's go a little like, oh, there's a bit of deads. Oh, man, he's clever. Bit of dead leaves on that. I like that. We're doing that. Well, this is my trick. I go trees. I go decals. Oops. And we just select that and replace it. Oh, and of course it's erased. How's this music? I need to replace this song. This song is neither sexy, it's neither steamy, it's just downright silly. It's kind of like it's like a 70s game show song. What was I thinking when I downloaded that one? I feel like we need to upgrade that song, don't we? Need to replace it. I think I might do that after this stream. I might go through and update a couple songs. We'll keep it steamy. Absolutely. It looks like hell to park your car here. Perfect. That's exactly what I'm going for. That is 100% what we're going for with this. But look at these bad boys walking around, driving around. This is exactly what we wanted. Ah, that looks just so pretty. Circus song. You think this is a circus song? It does have a little bit of circus vibes. This song's pretty pretty though. I feel like this song needs to be the song that I always come out to. This one's a pretty song. Not that I'm pretty, but I just feel like it's kind of James Bondy. It is kind of James Bondy. Oh, come on, guy. What are you doing, guy? Come back up here. There we go. I think this is the train line. This little sneaky train line down there. I think you're doing the same. So maybe no trees along here. You're a little bit down there too. A little bit down. But those guys are okay. Whoa! Slow down there, Nelly. What are you doing? What the hell is this guy doing? This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Trevor, first time seeing your stream. Fantastic. Stega, surely $2 just starts using NCS's songs from now on. Yeah, that one definitely did have that sort of vibe. Oop. This guy, get lost. Get the hell out of my city. You know, while we're there, let's just get rid of all those guys. Oh my god. You are not permitted to come into my city. Stay out. What mod do I use to zoom in? I'm using camera utility mod, and it's a damn good one. All right, I'm gonna do something crazy, and I don't want you guys to freak out. All right, no one freak out. Stega, you freaking? I'm going to just do a little variation. Just a smidge. You know? Because some of these trees just haven't grown to their full potential. And in fact, this guy just died. He just died. It's a dead tree. Oh, this guy flourished. This guy just went nuts. Something good in that soil. There. I'm doing lunges as I play. We need closet door emotes. I know, I kind of feel like doing some custom emojis. Just FYI. If anyone knows how to, like, any fun ideas, like how you even do stuff like that, I don't even know. It's just an idea. But I feel like if we did have custom emojis, it'd be closet door emojis, maybe a lamp emoji, my little lamp guy, and then something to do with steaming. Well, hello, Minnie. Didn't know you were here. Stega's always freaking. It's good to know. Man, these people are just driving like crazy around here. Just a little crazy. Alright, where were we? We were placing trees, even though we're meant to be doing other things. Have we taken much inspiration from Perth? Yeah, I have, actually. I believe the last episode I did a little fly around Perth. But Perth's a pretty cool place. I went there a couple of years ago. Meflab emotes. Oh my god. What? What? Let's see, we're starting to, like, we got less people complaining about lack of people, which is a good thing. This is, we need to save that block. Like, what do we got going on? Let's just have a little look. Because I don't want to just, I'm going to be really careful not to just like place down stuff. Because I do have ideas of what I want, where I want things to go. Alright, so shopping district is going to go there. I've got, this is like the skyline area. We've got all the big old buildings. I think if I'm going to place down more apartments, I think maybe a couple can go. Oh, this is tricky. Let's do a couple more over here. Because that's definitely working. We're definitely starting to feel the people. How many do we have? 2,000 people live here. That's bugger all. We need to probably get a couple more. Oh, that's a nice one. That's a nice little corner over there. Ever been to Brisbane? Yeah, years ago though. It's been a while since I've been there. I want to travel through there in the summer holidays. I want to go theme parking. Although it's a little bit further up than the theme parks, isn't it? But yeah, that's like a absolute must. There's like a ton of roller coasters I haven't been on yet. And I'm itching, guys. I'm itching. Bit of a double whammy. Nah, probably should get rid of this one. This is like a classic. This is OG $2.20 song, by the way. This is like ultimate. This is James Bond's meets like a sexy stream. Harry Smith, thank you. Vibes, beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, we do need to get some. We do need to get some custom emojis. I don't know how to do it though. Like someone's gonna help me out. I'll draw them up. I'm happy to draw some emojis. But I think it'd be really fun to. I don't know how people use them though. Like, do you have to be members to use them? Those custom emojis, emotes, whatever you call them. Oh, $2. Why the hell aren't I using more of these? Those ones are cool. Like, do you have to be a member to use those custom guys? Oceanic Dream World. Hey, I don't want to spoil anything, but you're gonna see something kind of interesting. I've got a couple of interesting things in the works. I have some custom things being built for me. Just putting it out there. The Green Lantern ride at Movie World is a great ride. I haven't been to Movie World. I haven't been up there in ages. I haven't been on Green Lantern. I haven't been on, what's that new epic hypercoaster they got up there? I haven't been on that one. DC Rivals. And there's like 2 new roller coasters being built, like some super sweet ones. Like I gotta get up there and ride those things. You can go. You can just get out of here because we've got some new buildings in town. I forgot all about these ones. So this is why I suggest don't... Like, you gotta like be a bit gentle with how many assets you download because sometimes you got like some premium ones and you might not even know about it. Like these guys are kind of cool. Let's just fill this back here. That's the filling in sound, just FYI. And let's get some... This... Oh, man. Why didn't you guys tell me about these buildings? I forgot all about them. I haven't been to Australia Zoo. I've been wanting to. I think you can donate to use the custom emotes. Ah, so is that how it works? So if people donate, they can choose to use custom emotes. Is that how it works? Well, that's kind of cool. Like, I might make some. Guys, I think I'm gonna make some. I'll draw some up. Any ideas? What the hell's going on over here? How tragic, yeah, I know, man. It's pretty. I feel like it's like not what you'd expect. What sort of music you'd expect from a City Skylines stream? When you will build a road in the desert, make sure to remove the street. Yeah, for sure. Well, I'll use roads that don't have any of those street lamps. For sure. What am I looking for? I'm scrolling around these ones because they're pretty cool. Although, I think there's some... Oh, no, there's not. I thought there's some in these guys. Custom, vanilla. They're vanilla. Where are they? Maybe they're not. Oh, these ones are also sick. Oh, you silly tools 20. That's what you are. You absolute dill. There's some really tasty vanilla office blocks that go really well in downtowns. So maybe I could come back and fill out a couple of these areas. You know, a couple of these ones could actually be replaced. Like over here. Look, it's not like I didn't know that. I have also placed them down. I think I was hesitant because I'm like very conscious that I'm just placing down a lot of like just more offices, and the last thing we need is offices. But maybe that's just the way it is. You can come a bit closer. Not too close. Just a little closer. Oh, he's all snug in there. Snug. He's snug in there. So there's a sticker option when you donate. That's fun. All right. Well, we're gonna do it. I'm gonna make some custom emotes. Is that what they are? They're called emotes. Hell yeah, guys! Look how filled out this is looking. Like this, I'm calling this as a successful stream. Like this has been a, like we've built a lot. Do need some more trees. Now I'm gonna just do some tree work down here that is not going to have, we're not gonna have the planters, all right? And you're just gonna have to live with that. Okay? Stega, that means you cannot go crazy, all right? Don't lose it. You know, it's a little bit like this. Just a plippity plop. A plippity ploppity plop. I want a $1 coin emote. Yeah, maybe we need to do like just like a $2 emote. I think we do a closet door emote. Like I don't know what that means. It's just a closet door. Maybe we do like a sexy James Bond emote. I don't know. I don't even know how you upload. How do you even upload them? More likes than viewers. Oh yeah, look at that. Wasn't that just crazy? Boopity boop. A scoopity doop. Some trees absolutely make this area. Hey Dan Arnold, well I hope you've enjoyed it. Oh no, did Steg have a stroke? Ah, Stegs. Stegs, I'm sorry my friends. I knew that would be the thing that was gonna drive you over the edge. Just plopping down trees without any planters. Alright, sometimes you just gotta imagine that there's a planter here. Look at all these imaginary planters. And to kind of say, look at all these people walking around. I am so impressed. Also, why are they walking around? There's like no one driving. Everyone's just walking. I guess that's probably a good thing, isn't it? Probably a good thing. That's a good thing. Stephen Hayner, thank you so much. Hayner, you know that I can't pronounce names, but I can pronounce your first name. Thank you so much for the donation. Yo, looking good. Excellent work as usual, mate. Thank you so much. Hey, thank you. Thanks for the dono, Booster says. Yeah, Steg is done. Sorry, Stegs. Maybe we'll have to get a RIP Stega remote. Trees, guys. Trees. Trees make it. But don't want to do all the same tree, you know? Hey, Gator the Guards. How are you? I'm enjoying seeing that city come together, man. It's looking good. It's good to finally see you working on it. I know it's been a while. Yeah, baby, that's looking good. Try saying my name. Rock Jerry Mrak. Nailed it. Rock Jerry Mrak. That's the one. That's your name, right? Killed it. Nailed it. let's just plop some of these ones. A boop. Something like this. Too low? Whoop. There we go. Trees. Trees make it. Man, it's looking nice down here. A beep beep skibidi bidoo. Maybe you should do a shopping pedestrian street area, kind of like Queen Street Mall in downtown Brisbane. That is a damn good idea. I think that's what I had in mind for this shopping. I think I've got a little spot. I think this guy down here is meant to be a shopping. Yeah, I think let's do that here, like a little shopping district. That'll be super nice. We've got something similar in Sydney. We do have something similar in Sydney. Have you been to Europe? I've been to Germany and Russia, even though Russia's not really Europe. But I went to Moscow and stuff, so you know, it was pretty European. Flying around, wasting time. What do you think, guys? Looking pretty good. Put in Westpac Bank. Ah, okay. Can I just show you? I want to show you guys some stuff. I'm just gonna show you guys some stuff. Because we've got some seriously crazy businesses going on. But like, don't tell anyone. It's meant to be a secret. Actually, no, I'm not going to show you. I'm not going to show you. But you can probably find it in the description of the last video. But I'm not going to show you. It's too secret. I'm sorry. And I don't want to freak Steger out. Steger will just like lose it. If you know what I mean. What is your most favorite city, if not in Australia? My favorite city, I mean, I've been to a bunch, but New York like completely blew me away. Like when I went to New York, I was like, what the hell? This is more New York than I expected. You know, it's like, I feel like so many cities you go to, and like you guys let me know as well, but I feel like so many cities you go to and you're going, oh yeah, I can see little bits of what I expected, but it's kind of different. But New York, I was like, what? How is this more New York than I anticipated? It was pretty wild. It's pretty amazing. You can go in there. I think I might place down a couple more of those service buildings. Because I reckon there'd be people living in all those little areas up there. Uh-oh. Someone died. It's alright. Replaced. Brendan lives in New York. I'm jealous. Manhattan was just so insane. I spent 2 weeks there and I could have spent an extra 2. I didn't see everything. LA's like that too. LA is pretty awesome. Yeah, we'll have to make it Chinatown too, for sure. I think like pretty much every single city has a Chinatown. Especially Chinese cities, they have a lot of Chinatowns. Stop complaining about workers. I'm trying to sort that out. Oh my gosh. Like no one appreciates what I'm doing down here. Just working my butt off. And you can have residence. Look at all those residents. Hey guys, I reckon I've got another 10 or so minutes left, and then I've got to skedaddle and get on with my day. But if you have any questions before we start wrapping up? I have to say, like, thank you so much to everyone who's been donating today. It's actually kind of ridiculous. I really, really appreciate it. It's very humbling. Let's just say that. Houses. Yeah, people live in there. Well, they'd live in there, wouldn't they? How do you manage the mods for all your series so easily? I make collections. So for this series, I've got an Oceania collection, and I've got a $2.20 essential mods and assets collection that I use for pretty much all my cities. And that way, before I was in Marble Mountain, and I'll just subscribe to everything in that collection. And then when I load up Oceania, I unsubscribe from all the other mods and assets, and then I just install the ones through that collection. And it takes, I don't know, it takes like 15 minutes to subscribe to everything because there's a lot. But it's like a really good way of managing. That's how I switch between the two. Switch between all my series. So I don't just subscribe to everything. And that way you know which ones you've got. Because if you unsubscribe from road assets, so if I was to drag out a road and then unsubscribe from it, and then I try to load up the save, it would break. And that's a big old problem. We have had a record 29 super chat donos. Yeah, that is like, it means so much, guys. It really does. It takes ages to make these videos, and I don't do this full time, so it's pretty damn special. So it's really amazing. Booster and I really appreciate it. Stop playing games? Nah. Never. It's too much fun. Alright, I reckon we've got probably enough people in those places. Let's just speed it up. See how many people we end up getting. Will you make a European-based city in the future? Like, potentially. But I'm a little less inspired to make European cities. I don't know why. I think I prefer making cities like I do. But I mean, I do love European cities. And when all this craziness is all finished, like, Europe's the next place I want to go to. Yeah, it's not a game, it's a simulation, guys. Come on. Hey, $2.20, what is your main job? It's top secret. But it's not this. Well, it's not top secret. You can probably find out if you really wanted to. Bad Peanut, hey Queen yourself. Good to see you. We're looking at some of your amazing assets just flying around in the city, man. Including this one, which I'm sure that, you know, it's probably on the list of things where you're like, oh man, it's too old. I love this train station. It's taken me like 3 years to finally use it. Will I ever make a New York inspired city? Yeah, I mean, I've actually got a collection called Manhattan, and I've just been like slowly adding to it. I'd love to make a city like Manhattan. And if I did, it would be super condensed, super small. Yeah, everyone, shout out to Bad Peanut, makes some of the best assets in the game. Good on you, Stega. I'm interested to see what your what else you got in the cards. Just got the blue screen trying to load to the Skylines. Yeah, check. I mean, that happens sometimes if you unsubscribe from a... Look at this guy. Beautiful. Every now and again, I'm going to see this guy come through. Yeah, every now and again, if you unsubscribe from... Sorry, every now and again. If you unsubscribe from a road asset that you've used, then that can happen. So I'd check. It's top secret. No one asked any more questions about Stega's new project. No more questions. What's a dream asset for Dundee? Look, that is a good question. I feel like I'm pretty spoilt, to be honest, for Australian assets. I actually don't know. I don't know what it would be. No idea, man. No idea. I feel like we're spoilt. And I think I don't know if you've already seen, but I have mentioned that I would love to use your Sydney Harbour Bridge asset, but it's just like too it's too close to me making Australia. Stega, does that mean you're done with your New Zealand project? Because I just told everyone to go and watch it. More Tangaras? Yeah, I mean, I think I've subscribed to too many of them. I think I might, I think I need to find a... Oh, this guy's a little bit too short. But I think I need to probably, like, condense a little bit more. I think I might be going a little bit too crazy with them. Should put Brisbane A or Brisbane I? Why did I say A? Yeah, maybe. Good to know, Stega. Alright, my friends. I think I'm pretty much done with the stream. I'm gonna go make another coffee because I've only had 2, and we all know we need 3 coffees throughout the day to get the perfect balance of anxiety and energy. You know, I'm at like perfect coffee level. I'm just gonna like raise it to like too much, and that's how you spend your day, just burning off that energy. Why don't I stream on Twitch? I'm close to streaming on Twitch. Just to like broaden my horizon, I think. Just to like, you know, try it out. See what it's like. Just see what it's like. You know? Just have a little try. There's like a little pretty spot. That's a little pretty spot, isn't it? Hey guys, thank you all so much for joining. I really appreciate it. So much support, so much love. You guys are champs. It was a really, really fun stream. I feel like I got a lot done. I'm gonna record the next episode today. Episodes after the one that you're gonna see. And that's gonna be all about suburbs. Should be pretty fun. But the next one you're gonna see on Oceania is gonna be with these ones over here and something else down here. It's gonna be like it's gonna be a super fun one. If I ever make it to Australia, you go and be my tour guide. Yeah, you bet. Kind of tempted to do a Australia meetup or something like that. Potentially, maybe when I go up to the theme parks. I might need someone to go on some of the rides with me. But we'll talk about it later. So all you Brisbane people. Alright guys, I better go. Thank you all for coming. Have good days. Have good nights. Thanks to my moderators. You guys are legends. Booster and Gator and Will. Thanks for moderating. Alright, goodbye my friends. I'll catch you all later. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.